Okay, so hey guys, so today's video is going to be a eyeshadow swatching video of my entire collection of my Colourpop eyeshadows. I decided I wanted to do more lip swatching and swatching type videos on my channel, and as you guys know, these are my absolute favorite eyeshadows ever, and I just really wanted to share my entire collection of them. I'm pretty sure I shared most of them in my Colourpop collection video of like everything that I own from Colourpop, but I really wanted to concentrate on the eyeshadows this time, and I think I have picked up a couple more to show you guys, but I just really wanted to swatch them all for you, so that's what I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to start off with the like more satiny finishes, and then I'll get into like more of the metallics. So I'm going to start off with the ones by Kathleen Lights, and I wanted to start off with the lightest shade. So the first shade I have here is called Glow, and this one is part of the Kathleen Lights collection. And that's what it says on the back. This one is a matte finish. And just letting you guys know about Colourpop, if you guys don't know about it, which I'm pretty sure you guys do if you watch any of my videos, they are an extremely cheap brand that these all retail for $5 each, and they always come in this little packaging of like its own tin, and it's like a plastic covering, and it's like a little jar that you keep it in, and you seal it pretty tightly so it can stay good. These ones are kind of like a year old already though, but I don't really have enough money to buy any more right now, and I did a pretty natural look with a couple of the colors from Colourpop today that actually I'm going to be sharing. The one I put on my brow bone today. So this is the one I put on my brow bone today, and this one is called Glow by Kathleen Lights. This one is a really gorgeous like matte ivory shade, and she said when she created this shade that she really wanted something that was something that you could pop on your brow bone with any look, and she didn't want it to be like white or anything like that. She feels like it's suited a lot of skin tones. So that's what the color looks like swatched on my finger. It's not a single swatch, it's like a couple of swatches, because like I said, this one might be a little bit dried out, so you might not be able to see it that well, but I still wanted to share it with you guys. That's what it looks like right there. It's a very light shade, so you're not really going to see it that well. It's basically the shade of my skin tone, so it's a great brow bone highlight for me. I actually hadn't used it in a long time on my brow bone, and I decided to use it today because I wanted to use, of course, a couple of the eyeshadows to incorporate into my eyeshadow look. And then I have another one from Kathleen Lights. These are both from the Where the Light Is quad, by the way, and I'll swatch the other two for you soon. This one is called Cornelius, and that's what that one looks like. I feel like the cover is very foggy for some reason, and it says Cornelius on the back, and this one is also a matte finish as well. And that's what this color looks like. It kind of has a little bit of a sheen to it. I wouldn't call this one exactly fully matte. I know these are pretty screwed up, but I have used like all of these very heavily because, you know, I freaking love them. And that's what that one looks like, finger swatched. I feel like most of these are like kind of dried out a little bit, but you can still get the effect of what it looks like from me swatching them. So that one is Cornelius right there. It's a beautiful brown shade. I kind of popped that one over another shade that I was wearing today, but I wanted my lid to be a little bit more brown but not completely matte. So I popped this on top of the shade I was already wearing, and I really like how it turned out. It's really pretty. So that one is Cornelius. So that is the second shade from the Where the Light Is quad. And then we'll get into the other two shades that aren't metallics, and then we'll get into the fun colors because the metallics are gorgeous. Okay, this one is called Desert, and this one is a satin finish. That's what that one looks like in the tin. And that's what this color looks like. This one's more of like a medium toned, warmer brown as compared to Cornelius. I'll swatch it for you to show you how different it is. And that's how this one looks swatched. See how it has more of like a reflectiveness to it because it's a satin finish. It's not completely matte. It's so pretty. That one is called Desert right there. It's like a goldy, um, medium brown shade. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, as you can see. Not like even the mattes kind of have like a little bit of a satin finish to it because they always have like some type of glow. They're not completely matte, and that one is. I feel like this is from yesterday that I still have a swatch from my favorites video. That's crazy. But that one is Desert. I have been actually using this one more often now to get more use again out of the satin finishes and stuff like that because sometimes they look really beautiful on the eyes on your lid, and I know that these are supposed to be intended for more like crease colors, but I pop them on my lid if I want something that's not so dramatic because I find putting like something with just a sheen to it and then putting like an inner corner highlight on, I think it looks much softer. I still, don't get me wrong, I love shimmer on my lids, but if I don't want something that's matte or shimmer, I go for these satin finishes, and they look so gorgeous on the lid because they still look natural. And they don't look like as intense as like a glittery eyeshadow. And then the last one that I have that I believe is satin because I believe all the other ones I have are metallics and ultra metallics. Yeah, I think that, yeah. This one is called Waddles. As you can see, I've hit pan on this one, which is crazy because I've had this one for less amount of time than the ones I talked to you about before. But this one is also a satin finish, and this one's more of like a, and of course it says Waddles on the back. Same thing with Desert. They all say the name on the back. I don't know if I really have to show you the name every single time. But this one is Waddles. And this one's more of like a pinky satin brown. That's why I wanted to pop a little bit more of Cornelius on because I popped this on first on the lid, but it was a little bit too pink for me, so I wanted to go with a little bit more brown, and I really like the combination of both together. So that's how that one looks like on my finger swatch. It's the one on my middle finger. And that's the color right here. See how that one's much darker and much more pink toned than Desert and Cornelius? It's so pretty. This one I was inspired to get by Kathleen Lights because, you know, obviously I have like all of her eyeshadows from Colourpop that I always listen to her recommendations when it comes to getting certain eyeshadows from them, and I got Desert when she first recommended it in like her older Colourpop video, and then she talked about this in her favorites video, and I think she did like an entire tutorial like mostly just using this shade. I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty, I have to get it. And this one is the one I hit pan on first. I don't know, I feel like they kind of like lighten up the product sometimes because there's not that much product in here, and they don't tell you how much product you're actually getting, but it's actually good that you don't get as much product in these as like other eyeshadows because they can dry out a hell of a lot faster. So you're not supposed to have them like forever. You're only supposed to keep them for like a year. Okay, so now let's get into some of the metallics. This is my all-time favorite gold shade like ever. This one is Colourpop's Get Lucky, and this one is a ultra metallic finish. That's how it looks in the pan. And obviously it says Get Lucky on the back. Sorry, I have such an itch right now in my nose. I don't know why. It's like driving me crazy. Anyway, this one is actually a repurchase. This is my second one of this because I can't live without this shade. It's so freaking gorgeous. And I already have purchased like a couple of ones again because, like I said, they dry out quickly. And I need these shades in my collection because I use them so much. And since they're only $5, they're really easy to replace. So I got this around like a month or two ago. Look at that gold. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? Their ultra metallics are like the most metallic eyeshadows I've ever seen before. And this one is one swipe. Look at that. Isn't that so gorgeous? Right? This was like one of my first eyeshadows from Colourpop. And ever since I got it, I'm like obsessed with it. That one is Get Lucky right there. It's so beautiful. Let me just do one more swipe of it to really show you how metallic it is. Look at that. Isn't that freaking beautiful? It's like a yellow gold, but it's not too yellow. It's just phenomenal. I just wore this on my lid yesterday with another color I'm going to show you. It's just amazing. It is so gorgeous. Since we're on the topic of gold, I might as well show you this color as well. This one, it's going to be harder for me to show you out of the pan because it's kind of shattered. But this one is from Kathleen Lights as well. This one is the Super Shock Shadow in the shade Telepathy. And it's this gorgeous yellowy gold type of color. It's much more yellow based, like a yellow green. And then it says Telepathy on the back. This is probably one of my other all-time favorites. I just wore this yesterday. It's so gorgeous. Like, it looks like this, but I'm going to try and show you as, see, already pigment's falling out. So I can't really show you that well, but I will swatch it for you. Because once you see this swatched, it's like, it's on like a whole nother level. It's gorgeous. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, definitely. It swatches beautifully, even though it's not very, and I couldn't really show you on my finger, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Look at that color! It's so beautiful! And that's what that color looks like. Do you see how beautiful that is? This one is another ultra metallic finish. Like, look at their ultra metallics. And what I love about Colourpop shadows is that once you pop them on your lid, they won't go anywhere. They last so long on your lid. That's why I love them, because of the formula. They don't fade like powder eyeshadows do, or they don't transfer, or they don't lose their pigment from transferring to the crease like powder eyeshadows do. As soon as you put these on, they will not fade. They really will not fade, especially if you have dry skin or dry lids. They won't go anywhere. And these are probably amazing for oily lids as well, because they're not a liquid eyeshadow. They're kind of like a cream to powder finish, and then they don't budge. That's why I love them so much. Okay, let's get into more of the bronzy shades. Okay, and then I have to put these all back once I'm done with them in the order that I had them. That's okay. Okay, so now we're going to go with more of the Kathleen Lights shades. This is, if you guys know, I probably have mentioned this like 10 gajillion times. This is my all-time favorite lid shade in existence, and it's probably my favorite eyeshadow ever. This one is Colourpop's Kathleen Lights. It's just called Kathleen Lights. It's not even the fact that it's called her name. It's just the fact that this is such a freaking phenomenal shade. It's so gorgeous. And this one, of course, says Kathleen Lights on the back. And this one is a regular, actually this is a pearlized finish. I thought that this was a metallic finish. This is a pearlized finish. And that's what it looks like right there. It's just so beautiful, and obviously I've used it a crap ton. I already have a backup ready to go for me, which I probably have to break into soon. But this one's like so super creamy to the touch. I don't know, it has like a different feeling. Look at that color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to swatch it for you. I swear every time I swatch this shade, look at that shade. It's so beautiful. It like reflects like gold, and it's just amazing. I love this shade so much. I was going to make this a talk, like a voiceover video, but I just wanted to sit down and swatch them for you because it's just so much more fun. I know I look a little bit bare right now, but if I let my hair down, it's going to look terrible. Sorry, my brother needed to ask me something. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I look like a mess if I let my hair down, and I didn't feel like wearing a necklace today, and the necklace I wanted to wear was like in a knot, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just not going to wear a necklace. But I did put on like some bracelets, but of course you can't really see them, but I'm trying to like keep it on because it's like so cute. So anyway, then the next shade is, again, one of my all-time favorites. This one is Colourpop's Game Face. This is like Andrea Mitigliano's like favorite shade, and I know I've mentioned that like 10 million times when I talk about this shade, but this shade is gorgeous, and it says Game Face on the back, and this one is, again, one of their ultra metallics. I wish all of their metallic ones were ultra metallics, because their ultra metallics are the best metallic shades I've ever used in my life. They're just so hella beautiful and so hella pigmented. So this one is Game Face. This one is gorgeous. Like, freaking gorgeous. This is a little bit dried out, too. I gotta get more. See, I like notice when it's like dried out and I have to build it up a little bit more. But you can still get the effect by swatching it. See how Game Face, so this one is Game Face and this one is Kathleen Lights. Game Face has a lot more bronze in it. That's why I like Kathleen Lights just a little bit more because I'm so into like those orangey bronze type of shades. And Game Face is more of like a literally look like a liquid penny on your lid. It's so beautiful. I love wearing this one with like the Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar palette because I love like those warm shades together, and I wear like these two shades a lot with like the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette because like they work so beautifully together. So I'm trying to like to suggest like other palettes you can wear them with, and because obviously you're not going to wear all of these at the same time together. And then we're going to go for more bronzy type shades. So this shade is called Colourpop's Blaze, and this one is another one from the Kathleen Lights collection. This one is from the Where the Light Is collection with Cornelius. So these three are from the Kathleen Lights collection, Glow, Cornelius, and Kathleen Lights, and then Blaze. That's all from the Where the Light Is collection. So this is the fourth one in the quad. So that's what that one looks like. And this one is a metallic finish. And it says Blaze on the back, obviously. And that's what this color looks like. It's a really gorgeous, like yellowy gray type of gold. Again, a very unique color. And I don't use this one as much as Kathleen Lights because I'm always like so obsessed with using that one. But this color is gorgeous as well, and that's what it looks like on my finger. I'm going to swatch it a little bit more because, again, I feel like this one is a little bit dried out. And that's what that one looks like. So beautiful right there. And it has so much glitter in it. It makes it so freaking gorgeous. This one has a lot more glitter to it than the other ones. The other ones are like straight up just metallic. And this one has like a glittery metallic finish to it. So pretty. I love this one too. And then the next shade I want to show you guys is, I'm just making sure what the colors are. Okay, this one is called Colourpop's On the Rocks. This is another very popular shade as well, and as you can see, I've hit pan on this one too, along with Game Face and Kathleen Lights. So I have a lot of products to show you guys in my products I've used up video on how many Colourpop shadows I've hit pan on, because they're not very hard to hit pan on. But then you can tell that I freaking love this shade as well. And then it says On the Rocks on the back, and this one is also a metallic finish. And this one's more of like a brown gold type of shade. Oh, it's so pigmented when you dip your finger in. Sorry, I forgot to show you a finger swatch. That's how it looks on my finger. Oh, it's so beautiful. And this one's much deeper than Blaze. So that's Blaze and that's On the Rocks. And I always compare these two together because so many people compare these two shades and these two shades from Kathleen to see if they're like similar. But as you can see, On the Rocks is much darker and it has much more brown, when Blaze is much more of like a lighter brown. But it has that same type of glitter in it, and it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This one is On the Rocks right here. So beautiful. I need to wear that one more often. I need to wear this one next because I've been working through wearing my Colourpop shadows more often again, and I need to wear that one again. Okay, now let's jump into some of the rose gold shades. Excuse me. Let's go for more of the pinky shades. So let's start with this one first. This is one of my favorites as well. This one is called Colourpop's Eye Candy. It's such a gorgeous like lavender type of shade, like lavender pink. I used to be obsessed with this one when I first got it. Then of course it says Eye Candy on the back, and this one is also a metallic finish. And this one is one that I replaced as well because this was one of my first eyeshadows from them too. So I had to replace it because it was getting like hella dried out. So this one's brand new. So you can see this one a lot easier. And that one is Eye Candy. So pretty. This is like one of my favorite pink colors ever. Let me just try and swatch it a little bit better for you guys. I mean, maybe they take a little bit of build up, but once you build them up, they stay and they're beautifully pigmented. So that one is Eye Candy. I love this shade. It's one of my favorite ones. I live for like pink metallic lid shades, and I love bronzy shades and rose gold. Those are probably my three types of shades to wear on the lid. So that's what that one looks like. It's really gorgeous. Oh, I love that one. It's like a beautiful lavender pink. I love those type of shades. Okay, then the next one is called Colourpop's Weenie, and this one is from the Kathleen Lights collection, from the Where the Light Is collection with this one, which is Telepathy. This is one of the other shades from the collection. I'm trying to go more in like color order, like shade order, rather than like collection order, but I don't know if I'm really doing a great job on the order that I'm going in, but whatever, YOLO. So this one is Weenie, and this one is a pearlized finish. And the reason why this one is called Weenie is because she named it after one of her dogs, and that's the nickname for her, not just because it's named after like a weenie. So yeah, this is a beautiful shade as well. I don't know if I actually showed it to you. That's what it looks like right there. So gorgeous. I'm hoping I've been showing you close-ups of all of them. I'm pretty sure I have been. Oh, this shade is gorgeous. And that's how it looks on my finger. Oh, it's so pretty. I use this one a lot. I love this one. And that's what it looks like right there. Beautiful pinky rose gold type of shade. And it's very similar to the next shade I'm going to show you, which I feel like is like one of her all-time favorites, Kathleen, and I think that she just modeled it after that one. But this one is friggin' hella gorgeous. I love this one so much. If I didn't show you on the rocks, I'll show you really quickly. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'll just show it to you again. It's so friggin' gorgeous. I love that one. I know, I'm all over the place. I'm very tired. Then the next shade is called Colourpop's Sequin. And this one is one of my all-time favorites. And this one I believe I replaced as well because it was getting really dried out. And Sequin is a metallic finish, and it says Sequin on the back. This one's like one of Kathleen Light's all-time favorites as well. Yeah, I definitely replaced this one. And that's what it looks like. I felt like this one dried out much faster because it's so metallic. And I'll swatch this one for you. That's what it looks like right there. Some of these are one swipe, some of them are not, but at the same time, if you build them up, they will be so gorgeous. Okay, I kind of swatched it on the wrong part of my hand, but whatever. So that one is Sequin right there. As you can see, Weenie is much more pink, and Sequin has a little bit more of like a rose gold hint to it, if you can see the difference. That one's Weenie there on the bottom, and then this one is Sequin. So beautiful. It's kind of like wattles with glitter in it, and it's a little bit more pink. I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. Absolutely love that shade. We still have like 12 shades to go, and I've done 13 shades. Okay, let's get it rolling, Caitlin. Okay, sticking with the pink shades, I'm gonna go with one of the more fun colors, and this one is called Colourpop's Slave to Pink. I love this shade so much. And then, of course, it says Slave to Pink on the back of it. And this one is a pressed pigment. So this one is like, it's intense. And the pressed pigments are so awesome because, like, you don't have to worry about, like, a glitter. You don't have to worry about, like, fallout. You just slap it on your lid with your finger. So that's what it looks like right there. It's intense, man. Oh, it's so pretty. That one is Slave to Pink right there. Do you see how pink that is? That is like insane. It's so gorgeous. After this, I think I'm going to wipe off the rest of these so I have room for the next batch that I'm going to show you. That one is Gorgina. I love it. It's like a reflective pink purple type of shade. It's so friggin' beautiful. I love this one so much. And this one was one of my more recent buys, so I probably didn't share it in my collection video. And I absolutely love it. And let's go with more of like the pinky shades. We're gonna go with let's go with these ones. So the next one that I have to show you is called Colourpop's Stereo, and this one is a really gorgeous reddish type of brown shade. Like a reddish plum, I would say. And it says Stereo on the back, and this one is, again, another metallic shade. Their metallic shades are amazing. Oh, it's so gorgeous, and that's what that one looks like. It, like, in person, it reflects, like, brown and pink and red all at the same time. You kind of just can see the pink on camera, but it is gorgeous. And that's what that one looks like on my finger. And I think this is the last one I can fit on my hand here. So that is that shade right there. And as you can see, it reflects like red glitter in it. It's so amazingly beautiful. I love that one. I wear that one constantly, and I got this one because of Andrea Mattiliano, because I was trying to look for newer shades that I wanted to get, and I fell in love with this one when I saw it on her lid in a video. I think I could swatch 3 more up here before I wipe all these off. So let's do 3 more. But yeah, I love that shade. And then the next one that's like very similar to that one, this one is called Colourpop's Porter. And this one is also from the Kathleen Lights collection from Where the Night Is. And then I think I have one more from that collection. And then we can just do the rest of the single shadows. So this one is more of like a red type shade. And this one is also a metallic finish, but it's a little bit more matte. It's not fully metallic, and it says Porter on the back. And again, it's named after one of her dogs. And that's what that one looks like right there. Beautiful burgundy shade. And that's how it looks on my finger. Right there. And that's how that one looks like right there. Look how beautiful that is. It's like a super intense burgundy red color with glitters in it. And it's metallic. I'm telling you, she like knocked it out of the park with this collection. She did such an amazing job. So that is that one. Okay, and then the next one I have to show you is called So Quiche. And this one is a metallic finish as well. And this one's more of like a brownie pink shade. Very similar to Stereo, but this one has more of like a olivey, okay, maybe not. It's more similar to like Blaze or like the other one I'm going to show you, but it's very unique as well. So that is that color, and then of course it says So Quiche on the back. I don't know why it's called that, but whatever. And then I'll show it to you. And that's what that one looks like. Do you see how it like reflects pink in it? It's really, really pretty. It might look like Blaze in the pan, but it's actually very, very unique. I have like a stain from the pink shade on my finger. So that's what it looks like right there. Really gorgeous. And that's So Quiche right up here. See how it reflects pink? I want this like tattooed on my hand of all these colors. But that is So Quiche right there. Really, really beautiful. See how it reflects the pink and the like bronzy gold to it? I believe the one underneath is On the Rocks, and then I think this one is Blaze. So you can see the difference. This one's much more of like a gray toned olive shade. And now I'm going to wipe these off and swatch the rest for you. Okay, my hand is full of glitter, but we're going to keep on going. I think it left a stain from Slave to Pink right there. Pink shades always leave like the worst stain behind because they have like such intense color to them. Okay, so since I left off with So Quiche, I'm going to go with this one next. This one is called Midnight, and this one is also part of the Kathleen Lights collection. Just want to make some room to put these on top of each other. Okay, so anyway, this one is more of like an olive gray. It's so gorgeous. And then it says midnight on the top. Woo! Let's not drop stuff. Anyway, and hopefully I'm not covering the speaker like the entire time, but I don't want the drawer to fall with the other ones that are in it. But anyway, it says midnight on the back, and this one is also a metallic shade. And that's what that color looks like. Much different than Blaze and So Quiche. This one's more of like a silvery type of gray shade. Olivey silver gray. And that's what that color looks like on my finger. And that's what that color looks like right there. So beautiful. I love that shade so much. I love all of them. I'm just going to say I love every single one because I really do love every single one. They're amazing. There's not one Colourpop eyeshadow here that I dislike. They're all amazing. Then the next shade I'm going to jump into a couple of the purple shades. This one is called Colourpop's Cricket. This one kind of got shattered a little bit. I don't know how, maybe just from keeping it stored this way because like I said, I recently transferred my Colourpop eyeshadows to a drawer in my lipstick tower rather than having them out on my tray that I kept them on, where I used to store them like this next to each other, but it was getting way too difficult for me to read what shade I was picking when I would do that. And I was like constantly going through them trying to see what shade I was getting, that I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous. I'm going to put them in a drawer and like double up my lipsticks instead. So I will be doing a full updated makeup collection for you guys really soon. I just have these other videos to get up for you guys, and I haven't filmed that yet, so I'll film that probably tomorrow. So this one is called Cricket, and this one is one of my favorites as well. It says Cricket on the back, and this one is a metallic. I got this one because of Young, Wild, and Polished. She was like constantly raving about this one, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. And it is really beautiful. It's like more of like a dark purple shade. And that's what that one looks like. Really gorgeous. And that's what Cricket looks like right there. It's still not showing up very opaque. That's like 3 layers, but on the lid it's gorgeous. It's a very dark purpley gray shade. It's not really picking up the purple on camera, but it is really beautiful. I love that one. I really want to get Paisley now, which is like one of her favorite ones. I really want that one. I kind of want more of like lighter metallic shades that I can wear more often because I feel like I only have rose golds and bronzes. I really want something more like of a light brown metallic so I can wear it more often with like neutral looks like this, rather than just wearing the satin finishes. And then the other purple shade that I love, this is like my all-time favorite purple shade ever. It's amazing. This one is Colourpop's Dare. And people know that purple shades are very hard to formulate, that they're not usually very pigmented, and this one is like the best purple ever for like a metallic purple shade. So this one is called Dare, and this one is metallic. If I highly recommend this. If anybody's trying to search for a good metallic purple, go with this. You cannot go wrong. Look how gorgeous that is. It's a gorgeous deep purple shade with like reflex of silver and I think a little bit of blue in there too. It's so beautiful. And that's what that one looks like right there. Okay, definitely need more. It's a little bit dry actually. And that's what that one looks like. See how beautiful that is? I love this shade. It's so intense on the lids. Again, they're not going to transfer as good. You just have to apply these to your lid and it will show the full intensity, I promise. Basically, the way that it looks in the pan is how it's going to look on your eyes. So that's how it looks right there. It's pretty opaque though. Like, it's gorgeous. I love that shade so much. It's beautiful. Okay, we have 5 more left, and then we are done. So let's go with this shade first. So this shade is called Colourpop's Erotic, and this one's a very intense shade as well, and this is the only other pressed pigment that I own. So this one is a pressed pigment, and it says the name on the back, of course. And then this is what this one looks like. It's a very intense light red type of shade. I was really looking for a good red shade for like 4th of July and stuff like that, and I've had it for quite a while. It's probably pretty dried out, but it is gorgeous. And that's how that one looks like right there, and it has a little bit of gold reflect in it as well. Oh, it's so pretty. Sorry, I got a notification. I thought it was my boyfriend. And that's what that color looks like right there. It's more of like a pinky red because if most people are aware, red is very hard to formulate for the eyes because red has very intense pigment in it that you're not really supposed to use red on your eyes. That's why most companies don't manufacture reds, like a straight up red for your eyes, because they're not particularly eye safe. That's why this one's a little bit more of like a pinky tone red, like when you put it on. But when you swatch it, it's pretty red, but you can see a little bit of pink in it as well. Because pink is eye safe and not really, I think most reds also have pink in it too to make it more eye safe for your eyes. So that is Erotic. I love that one too. Okay, and then we just have a couple more blue shades and then we're basically done. So this next shade is called Colourpop's Flower Shop. And this one came out with like their spring collection earlier this year. And I was like dying for this shade. I was so excited for this one. And this one says Flower Shop on the back. And this one is a pearlized finish. And that's what this shade looks like right here. As you can see, I hit pan in the middle. Look how gorgeous it is. It's like a beautiful aqua color and I absolutely love it. It's like a teal metallic shade. It's so pretty. And that's what that one looks like right there. It has a little bit of erotic on here. I don't know why I decided to swatch it on this finger. I probably need to use another one. I just keep on getting stains from other eyeshadows on my fingers. Okay, let's try it now. That's better. That one is Flower Shop right there. Really gorgeous, intense turquoise type of shade. Let's do one more swipe. This one takes a little bit of building to use, but once you build it up, it looks so gorgeous on the lids. I used to not be too crazy about it, and then when I used it more often, I kind of fell in love with it, and now I just really like how it looks on the lid. So it's like a really pretty turquoise aqua shade. It's really gorgeous. Then the next shade is my all-time favorite turquoise shade. This one was sadly discontinued, and I've used this so much that the Colourpop is completely worn off the lid, and it has like other stuff on it. But anyway, this one is called Colourpop's Ibiza. This one is a very intense turquoise shade, and this one is pearlized as well, and it says Ibiza on the back. This one I really feel like is like metallic because it's like really intense, and that's the color right there. Such a beautiful turquoise. This shade is amazing. It's a little bit dried out though because I refuse to get rid of it because I love it so much. And that one is Ibiza. It's so pretty. And that one is Ibiza right there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Okay, I can see why it's a pearlized finish. It's not as metallic as a metallic, obviously, but it's beautiful. Love that one too. And then the next one I have is called Colourpop's Luckfully, which is a really gorgeous deep blue type of shade. I know I keep on getting like stains of eyeshadows on my fingers, but we're almost done. And that is what that color looks like. And this one is also a pearlized finish, and it says the name on the back, obviously. And then that's what this one looks like. It reminds me more of like the finish of Porter because they have that like same type of matte base and then they have like a little bit of glitter in it to make it more pearlized. It's such a gorgeous deep blue shade. I need to wear this on my lid at some point. I think I wore it once on my lid, but look how intense that is. It's a gorgeous deep blue, and I kind of like this a lot more than Center Stage by Makeup Geek because I feel like it's much more intense. So that one is Luckfully, really gorgeous deep blue shade. Love that shade a lot. And damn, we have one more and we are done. And then the last shade I have to share with you is my all-time favorite silver. I used to really love High Wire by Makeup Geek and the electric palettes, Revolt. I would use those two like freaking crazy. And then when I discovered this one, I'm like, bye. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. I love this one. This one is called Colourpop's Liberty. It is a very intense, ultra metallic silver. And then it says Liberty on the back. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And that's what it looks like. It's like blinding you before I actually like zoom in, but it's gorgeous. And then I will swatch it for you. Oh my god, look how intense that is. Do you see that? And that's what it looks like. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's so pretty. I love that shade so much. It looks so friggin' amazing on the lid. And yeah, that is it. That's my entire makeup eyeshadow collection of my Colourpop Supershock eyeshadows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was 25 shades. I own 25 Colourpop shadows. I just counted them now. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. But as you guys know, I'm always all over the place with like swatching videos and stuff. I always give you like the information at the end. But as you guys know, you can purchase Colourpop eyeshadows only on Colourpop.com. I don't know if they sell them on Beautylish, but I'm pretty sure it's only Colourpop. And that these are all retail for $5 each. Most of them you buy individually, and then, like I said, the Kathleen Lights quads come together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and also they also sell the Kathleen Lights quad shades in singles as well now, because I think they were so popular that, you know, you don't want to buy the entire quad again unless you really need to. So yeah, that is it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at CBW819, and my Twitter is SWATCHES819, and my Snapchat is SWATCHES819. Hopefully my lipstick didn't wear off too much on the outer corners. But I feel like it kind of did. But whatever. Bye!